Hi everybody, this is Electronic Tonic, and a while back Mr. Amateur Engineer put up a bunch of videos that he calls Random Box of Crap, and I'll put in a link for one or two of them right here. So basically what he does is he opens up random boxes of crap, which I had been recently bestowed from someone donating these random boxes of crap. Got lots of little tiny parts and stuff, and I've not looked inside these random boxes of crap other than what I can see on top. But we're going to have a look inside and see what kind of good stuff, what kind of goodies are inside these things. So I guess I'll just get started with this small one right here. There we go. So this is DG key part number RS125, and it's just a bunch of individual, an assortment of quarter-watt resistors. Not bad. Here's some plastic enclosure boxes. We got some 0.1 microfarad capacitors, more resistors. Little pill container here filled with some ICs. We got some 7-segment displays. Let's see, what's this? Ooh, look at that. Looks like a rotary switch, 4-pole and 6-throw, it looks like. Got some more random caps, little, oh, this takes me back, the connector for floppy disk drives, it looks like. Or maybe for, or no, I think this is an IDE cable for a hard drive or for the CD drive. What's this? So we got another pill container here with little brass rivets for making connections between double-layer circuit boards. Some mechanical hardware, some, I don't know what kind of transistor that is, but it's probably some cheap generic NPN or PNP from Radio Shack. We got some IC sockets, a pot, got some more, hey, there's a LM324 quad op amp, and got a few other little ICs in there. What's this little wax paper bag full of capacitors? A bunch of little mica capacitors. Here we got some quartz crystals, 4.194304 megahertz. More assortment of transistors. Those look like probably inductors if they're green color like that. These are precision resistors. Oh, here's the audio cable for linking in between the computer's CD drive and the motherboard or the audio card. Got a really dusty 50K pot. Ooh, what's this? Ah, more rivets. Another pot. An assortment of a switch and some 7400 logic and LEDs. More inductors. Rainbow ribbon cable. A little tiny bit of electrical tape. Oh, these look like fuses. Yeah, these are through-hole 3-amp fuses. Capacitors and an inductor in there. Let's see, what's this? $61K zip cord, 12-volt DC input. Oh, look at that. Somebody made their own little 9-volt power supply with the LM317. And here's a big old bag of different chips and more capacitors, resistors, LEDs. And pretty much the same thing in here. And on the bottom of this box we got 74, 73. Molex connectors and just a bunch of random parts. Okay, not bad. That's a decent amount of stuff. I'm not going to bother going through all of it. I think I'll just give it to some of the electrical engineering students. They can dig through that. Keep the electrical tape though. Always need this. Okay, hold on. There's one little thing I overlooked. I was going through all these parts and I found in the small box some very interesting capacitors. And they're interesting because they were made in West Germany. So that just goes to show, gives you an idea of how old these caps are. 22 microfarad, 160 volt. Looks like some kind of ROE corporation. Very interesting. Let's see what's inside this box. So we're starting off with a breadboard here. It's got some quite complicated circuit already put on here. It's a Maxim ICs, Max 8213. Don't know what that does. Looks like a Phoenix contact. Yep, Phoenix contact connector here. Or Phoenix, or no, it's Wago. But it's very, very Phoenix contact style, or at least it's a DIN connector. It looks like VGA to terminal strip. Let's see what's in this one. These are some kind of, rubber. What's the term? These go on cords when you mount it in a box. Pressure release or whatever. Grommet sleeve. Got some coaxial DC power connectors, some empty perf board. This is actually a computer motherboard connector here. Interesting. More perf board. Got a bunch of connectors in here. These look like SATA connectors. Some diodes, the 1N4148. Very classic. We got some computer computer output and input-output port shield thingies. You got some power resistors, a whole bunch of stuff in here. Radio Shack yellow LED, more perf board. Here's more power connectors. Oh, look at that. Nice little inductor fully encased inside the ferrite material here. Seems like a cast aluminum enclosure box. Here's a plastic enclosure. IC sockets, a 5 volt 7805 regulator. Another LED. A red wide angle LED. Got some Ethernet cable, another Molex computer power supply connector, another enclosure box. Looks like somebody rated every single item, just one of every single item inside a Radio Shack. Somebody put a little switch in here with a USB port, USB cable, and a little terminal strip on there. What are these little push buttons? Ooh, look at that. It's a 4-pole double throw toggle switch. Some more ribbon cable and a little fan on a heat sink. It's brand new. Look at that. It still has the original remove the protective cover there. putting that on your computer microprocessor. Another vector board with very, very fine pitch holes. I'm not sure exactly what pitch it is. Let's see, there. Oh, 1 millimeter grid. Awesome. What are these? Little DC-DC converters. Input 18 to 36 volt, output 5 volt, 1 amp. More LEDs. Let's see, we got here a bunch of capacitors. USB to double PS2 connector. If you don't have a USB mouse and keyboard, then you can use that. Got some more ramshackled USB stuff here. Fuses, power resistors, more toggle switches, standoffs. There's a little 5K pot, some IR LEDs, more power connectors, little buzzer. So that's about it here. Just a lot of extra little junk that I'm probably not going to, again, I'll just give away most of this stuff. Keep a couple items. Ooh, look at this. I think that's some kind of camera. Yeah, there's a CCD inside there, but no lens on top. Oh, here's the lens right here. So I guess that screws in. Yep, there's the lens. So this is some kind of little camera card or something. I don't know exactly any specs on it, but that might come in handy. All right, so that's it for this box. Now the other box seems to have some more interesting stuff in it, so I'll call it quits for this video and make that other box another video. So you can click right here once I make it and watch the stuff. See you later.